A deadly shooting in Lakeland claimed the lives of 4 people, including a 3-month-old baby boy. A 5th victim, an 11-year-old girl, is in the hospital recovering from several gunshot wounds.
We had a madman with a lot of guns that shot and killed innocent people.
According to Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd, the events leading up to the gunfire unfolded last night. So let's pinpoint this on a map for you. It happened on North Socrum Loop Road near Fulton Green Road. This is in unincorporated Lakeland. ABC Action News has been on top of this story since Good Morning Tampa Bay went on air, and we have live team coverage on what we're learning about the victims and the suspect. We start with McKenna King, who's breaking down the timeline of events. And McKenna, Sheriff Judd had to recount the story from several vantage points.
And Jasmine, it's still a very active scene out here as law enforcement works to gather evidence from what transpired last night and then again this morning. And Sheriff Grady Judd tells us this appears to be a completely random shooting. But he does tell us that the gunman showed up at this house behind us here. This was last night around 7:30, and he was claiming that God sent him here to speak with someone who lived in that house. The woman who answered the door sent him away and called police. And again, that was around 7:30 last night. Then this morning around 4:30, law enforcement arrived back at the same house after hearing reports of gunshots. They arrived and found a truck on fire and a man wearing camo who ran into the house. That's when law enforcement heard another round of gunshots, a woman screaming, and a baby whimpering. Deputies attempted to get inside the house but were confronted by the suspect, who started exchanging gunfire with law enforcement. Fortunately, no deputies or officers were injured in that exchange, and law enforcement placed the gunman under arrest.
Now we're hailing into the house, and we find out there's an 11-year-old female victim who is calling back to us. She's significantly injured. And Sergeant Graham, once again another hero that was there that night, rushed into the house and rescued the 11-year-old who had multiple gunshot wounds.
That 11-year-old victim informed law enforcement there were 3 other dead bodies in the house. Sheriff Judd says they include a 40-year-old man, a 33-year-old woman, and a 3-month-old baby. They also found a 4th body in a separate home on the same property. That was a 62-year-old woman. Now, Sheriff Judd identified the gunman as 33-year-old Brian Riley. He says he has virtually no criminal history, and he's a former veteran, serving around 7 years total in both Iraq and Afghanistan. Now, Sheriff Judd says they believe all of the victims in this case are related, but again, he does not believe there is any relationship between the gunman and the victims. We'll bring you any additional details as we get them. Reporting live in Lakeland, McKenna King, ABC Action News.
Thank you, McKenna. McKenna, difficult details to hear. In this afternoon's press conference, Sheriff Judd said putting out a motive this soon would just be what he calls conjecture or assumptions. The state attorney said we may never know, but here's what we do know about the suspect who's now in custody, Brian Riley. I-Team investigator Kylie McGivern joins us live from his neighborhood miles away from the crime scene. She's in Brandon. Good evening to you, Kylie.
Hi, Jasmine. Yes, we got here just before the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office started blocking off access to this home. In fact, in the last few minutes, another unit just arrived here from Forensic Services. And this is all as investigators try to learn more about what led up to this crime. Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd tells us Brian Riley, 33 years old, described himself as a survivalist, telling deputies, "You know why I did this." Riley is a veteran, a Marine, we're told, who was deployed to Iraq in 2008 and in Afghanistan in 2009-2010. Now, the Polk County Sheriff's Office says Riley's girlfriend of 4 years told deputies he has PTSD and that she has seen him depressed but not violent. We're told that he worked providing security to a church in Orlando last week. And when he got back, the girlfriend shared he mentioned that God spoke to him and he can talk directly to God. Still, Sheriff Judd said Riley's girlfriend said that he was not violent. And it's important to note Riley, according to law enforcement, has virtually no criminal history. Sheriff Judd saying we're not dealing with a traditional criminal here. We spoke with a neighbor who says he heard about the shooting earlier today online, but had no way of knowing until now the suspect lives right across the street.
To tell me this kid is over there doing a shooting is, I can't believe it, really. I just can't believe it, you know. knowing his mother, and I've seen his father a couple of times. Very nice people.
And of course, we understand that neighbors, the public, family members have a lot of questions tonight. So we are working to learn more, and we'll bring you the latest from this investigation as it continues to move forward. Live in Brandon, Kylie McGivern, ABC Action News.